Hi everyone, welcome back to the woods. I thought I would do my support video for Forest Prepper, and here's a 100 subscriber milestone giveaway. What a fantastically generous prize. I don't think I've come across any generous prize as that. A ticket to the Bushcraft show and covering, travel expenses, petrol, that kind of thing. Just unbelievable. So congratulations on the milestone. I said before, I think that 100 mark is sometimes the most difficult one to reach. You wanted to see what is our favourite outdoors, bushcraft, playing in the woods jacket, and for me there is only one clear choice. I've got a couple of different jackets for different occasions, but this one for me is the 95% of the time go-to jacket. That's the Ridgeline Grizzly. I've done a video on this, an introductory video on it. I've had it for about 18 months, 2 years now, and it's been through some pretty torrential stuff, crawling under holly bushes, in the rain. The lowest temperature I've had this out in is about -8. That was with a good layering system underneath. Average low temperature is anywhere between kind of +2 degrees Celsius down to about -2 degrees Celsius. That's the most consistent low temperature I've had it out in. It's not considered one of the high performance range, which surprises me a bit. It's not considered right up there in the high performance range along with the Monsoon Euro, for example, or the Raw. It's considered the performance range because of the fact that it's not seam sealed, and they say that you might possibly get some water ingress. And I've worn this in some pretty heavy rain before and not had any problems with the water getting in and through it. So for the price, anywhere between £65 and £69 for this jacket, it's certainly outperforming my expectations, which is always, it's always good when your gear does that. Features, or in fact, thinking about the conditions, it was very pleasant to see as well. One occasion down at West Wittering, going out for a walk for the weekend. The weather report suggested it was going to be cold with wind and a little bit of rain here and there, but pleasantly we found it was about 15 to 17 degrees and actually very, very warm. And for a jacket like this that performs very, very well in cold weather and rain, and with a high tolerance to wind chill, actually just opening this up and unzipping it, undoing the cuffs, it was not unpleasant to wear between sort of 15 and 17 degrees as well in the sun. There was a lot of ventilation coming through, and actually I found I didn't sweat an awful lot under this jacket. In fact, I hardly sweated at all. So as well as performing in the low temperatures and the nasty weather, to find that it actually performs quite nicely in the hot weather as well was an absolute bonus. In terms of features, as I say, the bottom pockets, easily get a pair of woolly gloves in there and a woolly hat. Hand warmer pockets are invaluable for me. I tend to suffer a bit with cold fingers out in the really cold weather, so to be able to put these up here and keep them next to my core is just superb. Brilliant hood. Easily go over a hat, no problem, but it won't impede any of your vision as you're looking round, which is always use when you're out there. Great range of movement, absolutely superb range of movement without feeling as if there's any restriction at all, which is fantastic when you're trying to move about under trees, bushes, doing whatever you're doing. It's great to have that range of motion that's unrestricted. The other thing is, of course, is the length of the jacket at the back, as it comes down to way past your butt, halfway down your hamstrings. It does make a bit of a difference to keeping the back of your hamstrings quite warm. Sometimes you can find they're the first things that can start to suffer in cold weather, but also when you're kind of bending down to your pack, picking stuff up, processing wood, not to have a jacket riding up round past your waistline is superb. And of course you can sit on wet things without getting a wet bum as well, always a bonus. I've made some modifications to it, just some slight modifications, really easy to do using the existing furniture that's already on the cord that's there. The first one I've done, I'll just show you this on the zip. It's just so that I've got a length of paracord on there, so that when I've got gloves it's easy to grab hold of and ventilate while I'm walking along, no problem. But I've also changed the cord up round that goes up around the hood, and that's really easy to do. But the existing furniture of the toggle ends and the line locks, I find that these line locks just tend to grip better on paracord than they do on the nylon cord that comes with the jacket. So very easy modification, and I've also done that around the waist as well. So where you cinch it up to keep the warm weather in, I've just put some paracord all the way round, right the way around the waist, and it comes out the other side. Again with these line locks still on there, and the toggle ends, that's replaceable furniture from the existing cord. But I put some capsules on there, one that has my little fire steel epoxied into it, and the other toggle, and mainly they're just again for gripping with cold hands and gloves. Put some Vaseline in the lid and some cotton wool balls stuffed into the other capsule. Just making use of the things that, you know, I'm modding my kit with. Never had to use them yet, don't expect to have to use them, but I know that if there's any problems for whatever reason, they are there. Beautiful baffle system on it, keeps the weather out as well. As I say, 95% of the time when I'm out, I'm going to be wearing my Ridgeline Grizzly. Love the jacket. For the price, you can't go wrong. That's it. I'll see you in the next one. Congratulations again, Forest Prepper, on your 100 subs, and all the best to everybody else that's entered the competition as well.